Hey everyone, Alice here, and this is the weekend reading. Um, it's a little tiny bit late. I know it's Saturday, but I mean, I included yesterday because energies could have happened yesterday that are continuing today. So okay, um, yeah. So this is just a sort of quick reading on what's going on this weekend, what you can expect this weekend. Technically, it is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it is when you're meant to find it. It doesn't have to be this weekend. This is just when I'm doing it. I'm doing it for this weekend. I'm pulling on current energies right now in my timeline for this weekend, but when you find it, that's your timeline. So, it doesn't have to be this weekend. Can be like next weekend or not even like next week, like whenever. It is timeless. Just keep in mind that this is general reading. Not everything is going to apply to your situation, so just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force it. And yeah, you can always check out your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. There may be some messages in there for you if you know your signs. If you don't, you can go check it out. Go find your birth chart. What's a good site? What's it called? Oh, astro.com. Astro.com's got a good place if you want to go check out your birth chart. You just need to know your date of birth and your time of birth. You don't really need to know your time of birth, but it really, I think, makes it more accurate, especially with your rising sign. Anyways, yeah. So that's it. We'll get into it and we'll see what's going on for you this weekend. So we'll go through all the signs, Aries through Pisces. So we're going to start with Aries. Hey, Aries, let's see what's going on for you this weekend. Excuse me if I'm sniffling. I kind of have allergies. I woke up with allergies. That's always great. Either that or I have a cold. I don't think I have a cold though, but who knows? It's gonna be allergies until I decide else. Alright, what's going on for Aries this weekend? Alright. Let's see. We've got the Two of Swords in reverse. We have the Magician in reverse. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. I feel okay. So it's like you're starting off this weekend where you're like, I can't really do anything. I just feel like I'm between a rock and a hard place. Trying to make a difficult decision here, but I feel like it's almost being forced upon me to make this decision, even though you don't really want to make this decision. Because you're just kind of like, well, I don't know if I can really do anything here. Like, you just kind of feel like there's nothing that you can do about the situation that's going on this weekend. You feel like you can't even really like talk about it. You can't really do anything about it. Like, I just get a lot of blockages here. We'll see what that's about. Four of Cups. Yeah, okay. Okay. The Moon in reverse, Hierophant. Oh, really? Three of Cups, Two of Cups, Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, Aries. So the challenges that you may face this weekend, I feel, have to do a lot with you feeling restricted here. You feel like you can't do something because of some sort of obligation or because of some sort of unwritten rule. That it's like you're worried about what would happen if you didn't follow the rules. Like you feel like there are rules that you need to follow, or why is she looking over there? Hello, VTuber. Uh, there we go. Or it can be that there's some sort of spiritual lesson that you've been trying to learn here, but it's like, okay, well, there is some worry and concern that either you're not learning the lesson, that you don't want to repeat your mistakes, and or it can be that you just kind of feel like, well, I don't really want to, like, I have to follow these rules. This is what I'm supposed to do. And if I don't do it, then, you know, it's like you're afraid of breaking the rules here. And that is a little bit of an issue for you. That is not an issue, but that is your sort of obstacle in your way for this weekend. I feel like your strength here is that, honestly, your strength is about kind of not giving a fuck, like a little apathy here. I mean, sometimes apathy, you know, can be a bad thing, but here it's kind of a good thing that, you know, you don't care too much about what's going on here. I feel like this is about expectations, because I see here, like this weekend, it's like, well, you know, you feel like you can't really do anything about the situation, and that you can't say anything, you can't do anything about what's going on here. So it is good that your strength is that, you know, you're not really emotionally attached to the expectations here. Although your weakness is, it is a weakness about, you know, you're not expressing how you feel. I mean, that's the problem with being apathetic, right? You don't care, but also sometimes you should care. And that is a little bit of an issue here. Like, not an issue, but that's like sort of your weakness here. When it comes to somebody else, your person, the person whose energy is attached to your energy, how they're feeling towards you this weekend is they're feeling very nostalgic. They may be thinking about things from the past with you. There is a soulmate connection here. They may be just feeling that soulmate connection. You know, they're just thinking about things like the good times. You know, they're thinking very positively about the memories that they've had with you. I know that sounds weird because, like, I mean, I honestly, I don't think that you're talking to this person, or it's a very little contact, because the connection right now is Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like both of you are reflecting on the things that you said, the things that you did, and kind of like there's regret here of the things that you said, the things that you did, for both of you. It's like, you know, I feel like something happened here. See these cats here, how they're fighting? I feel like there was a fight. There was an argument that happened, and I don't feel like you've reconciled yet. I'll get to that. I don't feel like you've reconciled yet, and you're just both kind of in this space of, I feel bad for what I said. I feel bad for what I did. And your person here is really thinking about, you know, the past, you know, memories about you, and, you know, the good times that you've had here. The advice for Spirit here, Three of Cups, is to kind of just, you know, I get kind of go with the flow, but, like, you know, talk to people, be around people, socialize with people. Basically, don't like isolate yourself. You know, keep talking to people, keep being around people. Um, don't, like, I feel like 'cause some of this energy, you may be tempted to just kind of shut things off and just kind of go into like your hidey hole or something here. Um, yeah, I feel like Spirit is like, don't do that. Or try to stay social, try to like keep talking to people. Um, you know, try to share your feelings or express how you feel if you can. Because like I said, you're quite apathetic this weekend right now. Your actions, again, the Two of Cups. That's why I said you haven't reconciled with this person yet. The Two of Cups is about reconciliation. It's about coming together. I feel like your actions this weekend, whatever you're doing, is because you want to reconcile. You want to come together. It. I mean, yeah. I mean, whatever actions that you do this weekend is kind of like this is the energy behind it. You know, like you do want to sort of come together, reconcile with somebody, likely this person. So yeah. Um, the outcome, the potential outcome here, if you like, basically, if you don't do anything, if you don't change anything, the potential outcome here is the Five of Wands in reverse. This is conflict. This is inner conflict. This is also conflict with other people. So yeah, I feel like if you when you're what do you call it, socializing with people, um if you are if your actions aren't within this like wanting to reconcile with people, wanting to come together with people, I feel like it may just end up in arguments. If you kind of approach things with this sort of apathetic energy, the potential outcome here is that yeah, it's going to end in some sort of argument or disagreement here. So yeah, this is kind of like your sort of warning thing. Okay, all right, I'm gonna try something new here that I keep forgetting to do in my readings. And so we're gonna see. I have some charmy things here. I've had them for a while, but I've improved them. So they're usually pretty accurate, but I'll see what happens here. Sure. And then I'll get 3 letters that maybe they mean something to you. I don't know. Okay, you can't see that. Oh, strings from the bag. That's what I get for cheapo bags. Okay, we have N, N, Z, because I'm Canadian, or Z, P, P, Z, and N. Pizen, if that means anything to you. Not pizen, but the letters, okay? So this can be your letters, this can be your person's, first name, initials, last names, whatever. Okay, the ones that aren't on anything, I don't care about. All right. Oops. All right, so we have 10 here on the moon. This can mean that this is coming to an end. This whole sort of, I'm worried about, you know, if I break the rules, you know, all this fear here, this is coming to an end. So, all right. 5 of Swords. We've got, what is this? Second house, money. Okay, so this whole thing may have to do with some sort of financial issue here, in your connection. Whatever you were arguing about, not arguing, well, yeah, probably you're arguing, but whatever was said or whatever was done that, you know, you guys feel bad about, one of you or both of you, the sort of main thing behind it all has something to do with money or finance or just feeling like, you know, the material world, okay? Things that like something, it had to do with something like it can, when I say material, it can be time too. It can, maybe there's something about time, maybe too much time has gone by, maybe not enough time has gone by. It's something to do with the material world, or it can be just finance and money, you know, in itself. Actually, I'm gonna go over here. It's Jupiter. Jupiter kind of fell on both the Two of Cups and the Five of Cups, and then Jupiter is about growth and it is about expansion and abundance. And I feel like it's kind of saying here, like, yeah, it's almost like the more you're apathetic here, like you're gonna be growing even more sort of like, I don't give a shit. But I kind of don't feel like it's in a bad way, because with the Two of Cups here, I feel like the more distant that you become, the more I don't give a shit kind of that you are, the more that somebody wants to reconcile with you. I mean, I know that sounds like backwards thinking, but that's what's here. 5. Oh, we got a 5 on the 5 of Wands. Yes, I mean, that is just conflict. Potential outcome here, if nothing changes, really is conflict. But conflict can bring about change as well. So take that what you will. All right, Aries, that's your reading. Thanks for watching. Um, if you like this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. Take care this weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey Taurus, Alice here. This is your weekend reading, so let's find out what can you expect for this weekend. All right. Nine of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, the Hanged Cat in reverse. Okay, so I feel like not really a whole lot is changing for you this weekend, Taurus. But I feel like it's quite comfortable. I feel like you're in this space. You're you're just continuing the comfort. So if you were comfortable before, then you're going to continue to be comfortable now, but just, you might feel like you're a little stuck in a rut, because, you're not really doing anything here. You're just kind of doing the same old stuff. It can be that you're just hanging out with family. Some of you might have kids and you're just kind of, doing the same thing that you do every weekend with your kids, with your family. There's a little bit of like, man, like I kind of feel like I'm stuck in a rut. I kind of want something different. There's a bit of that feeling here as well. Nine of Swords, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Cups, High Priestess in reverse, Hermit, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Death in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, and then the Eight of Swords. Okay. Taurus. I feel like the challenges that you're going to have this weekend is that you might feel like you're wasting time. That you've wasted time, that you've wasted energy in something or in some situation here. And like the Hermit, again, it's like feeling like I'm not doing anything, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just kind of spending time at home. And that's kind of your challenge this weekend, because you kind of may feel like you're in a bit of a rut, nothing's going on, nothing's changing here. You kind of are feeling like there's something in your heart that you maybe want to do or try. The Page of Cups here can be, I don't normally get curious from this, but I do get a little bit of curiosity from the Page of Cups, just because it's more of like I said, following your heart type of energy here. It's like there's something that you feel drawn to doing, like you feel like you want to do something, almost like you want to find something new, like a new sort of something new for you to love doing, like a new sort of hobby or interest or something along those lines. But your weakness here is that it's like what you kind of like want to try to do, but you kind of like play it off like, like I couldn't do that, or like, there's too much involved in that. Like there's a bit of like kind of ignoring this sort of feeling here, ignoring whatever it is that you kind of want to try. It can just be something small, as like, because here where I am, the weather's getting nicer out, and there's a lot of sort of outdoor activities that you can start to do now because there's no snow on the ground, and if it's not raining, you can do it, and it's getting warmer out, so it can be things like, hey, like I wanted to try, I don't know, rollerblading or something like that. I don't know, something like it can be along those lines. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm not psychic, but there's just something here. Like your energy is like, I feel like I want to like, not that you want to, like, that's the thing, it's not, you don't want to, it's just this feeling of I'm stuck in a rut type of thing, and I feel like I should do something new, you know, I feel like I should try something new, but it's also at the same time, it's like, you know, you should, but you're kind of like pretending, you know, that, you know, you don't know. It's weird. This energy is kind of odd. um your person, if you're, you know, your person, if you're dealing with somebody, I mean, if you're not dealing with somebody, then this part of the reading isn't for you, but if you are dealing with somebody here, their energy towards you this weekend is they can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about the connection. They just, there's something here that they just, some, either it's like you or a situation involving you where they just can't stop thinking about it. It's just constant on their mind. They stress out about it. They worry about it. Like, it causes a lot of anxiety here. The energy in your connection this weekend, again, nothing's really changing. I could see why, Taurus, why you're kind of like, yeah, like feeling this sort of like, why it's a bit of an obstacle for you, because it's like, why you feel like you may be wasting your time or wasting your effort either with this person or just with your life in general, because honestly, this weekend, nothing is happening. I just see a big fat nothing. Nothing moving forward, nothing moving backwards. And really, the advice here for Spirit is to continue that. I mean, the death in reverse is, you know, don't change anything. This is basically don't change what you're doing. That's the advice. The advice here is just kind of keep on doing what you're doing. Don't make any major changes. And when I say major changes, it's like, don't, like, try to avoid, I should say, you know, ending things or letting things go, like, you know, all of a sudden. I mean, that's the advice here. Your actions for this weekend, the King of Swords in reverse. It is a bit of having a bit of a narrow minded view on things. Like, I feel like your actions, you're not really looking at the bigger picture on some things, or you may not be so open minded. I feel like it's just because you're in this sort of funk, I guess you could call it, this rut. And I feel like you're really focused on that, or you may be really focused on the things that aren't happening and not really looking at, you know, the bigger picture of things, looking at the things that, like, it's like, it almost feels that way. It feels just being very focused on, okay, this isn't happening, but not really focused on other things around that could be happening. Just because it's not happening to you doesn't mean it doesn't affect you, kind of, you know what I mean? So that type of energy. Potential outcome here, if you know, if you don't do, like, if nothing changes here in the energy, Eight of Swords, which is getting in your head. You know, honestly, I feel like, you know, just relax. I mean, to be honest, some people would be like, I would love for nothing to happen this weekend, you know. And I know grass is greener on the other side. You know, people that, you know, when nothing is happening for them, you know, they want something to happen. And for people where things are always happening in their life, me, I sometimes would just wish that nothing would happen. So yeah, I feel like, yeah, there is a bit of a grass is greener on the other side type of energy here. Yeah, so nothing's happening this weekend. I would just kind of, I would just, I would relax because it seems, you know, it's very comfortable here. Very comfort zone, comfortable, secure space here. Just, you know, appreciate that, I feel. Try not to get too much in your head. Try not to think too much about what's not happening. You know what I mean? And just enjoy that nothing is happening, because I feel in life, or at least in my life, I don't feel like I've fully appreciated the moments where things were fine, you know, when waters were calm. um You know, because I was always thinking like, man, like why isn't anything happening? But it's like sometimes it's nice. It's nice when nothing's happening. All right. Let's see. I'm going to get some charm thingies for you to just kind of further flesh this out. So I'll get some letters here that may mean something to you. So you have T, G, and F. GTF. Almost GTF. If that, I don't know if that means anything. That could be your initials. That could be someone you know or something. Who knows? Whatever. And then let's see here. I will say, okay, the letters, I don't know. I don't use the letters that much, but the other stuff, the little charmies, they, just like the dice, they seem to just kind of work more for me. If it doesn't land on a thing, I don't take it. I'm not gonna take that one. All right. Let's see. Fire here on the Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like, yes, again, fire, action, wanting to do something. Yes, that's what I was getting. I'm like, I know the Page of Cups isn't usually this sort of curious, wanting to do type of energy here, but I got that. It's like, I want to do something that, you know, that I have, you know, some sort of emotion attached to it. That's kind of where you're at energetically. Your person may be an Aries, possibly. They may just be in this sort of energy of wanting to be very direct, or they might be somebody who's direct. They may have Aries in their chart, or they're just somebody who is maybe impulsive. Yeah. Let's see, in the connection, what is this? Venus. Yeah, I feel like you guys are attracted to each other. It's just there's nothing really going on. Nothing's really changing in the connection, which, like I said, that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. I mean, that's just for the weekend. Death, we have 3. 3s are about growth, expression here. Yeah, I feel it's kind of weird advice, but it's like, don't change anything. Don't change anything. Try not to change much. Try not to sort of, it sounds weird, but grow. It's like this weekend, Spirit is saying, just keep things the way that they are. Try not to grow and expand too much. I know it's weird, but you know your situation better than I do. Like, if you have an opportunity to do something, and like, don't just listen to me just because I said that you shouldn't change something, that you shouldn't do something. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying here. It's more about just ending things and letting things go. Like, don't, like, you know, try not to like create like these, I guess, voids right now. I guess Spirit is, I don't know why. I'm not clarifying. I have no idea why, but that's just the advice. You know, you do what you want to do. And then here on the outcome, we have Neptune. I mean, Neptune is all about dreamy energy, fantasy. This 8 of Swords, it's all in your head. If you don't do anything, and if you start getting into your head, and you know, it's, again, like, it's just, I wouldn't say, I was gonna say it's fake, but I mean, it's not fake, but it's like, it's not real. It's just in your head. You know, if you start thinking about, oh, nothing's changing, nothing's happening, and this is a bad thing, for example, I mean, that's just in your head. You're just sort of projecting, you know, that it's a bad thing, but it's not necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. You know, like, there's no real proof of it, kind of thing. Like this 8 of Swords, if you start getting into your head, there's no actual like factual proof of it. It's just, you know, it's just you getting into your head. That's what, you know, getting into your head is. You just keep up assuming things. You're making up bullshit in your head, and it drives you crazy. All right, Taurus, that's your reading for this weekend. Thanks for watching. If you like this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. Take care this weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Hey Gemini, Alice here with your weekend reading. So we're going to find out what you can expect for this weekend, Gemini. I'm not clarifying, so I'll try to get as much as I can from it. I'm going to try to use some extra charmy things that I've had for a while. I just haven't used them in any of my readings because I always forget about them. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is going on here? I'm gonna look at this, but wow. You may have an eventful weekend. This is arguments. This is hurt feelings. This is somebody from your past. This can be arguments from the past, okay? Past arguments, like grudges, shit from the past coming up. It can be some of you could be in a commitment, in a marriage. It can have to do with school or work, you know, something that's institutional here. Six of Swords, or somebody who doesn't know if they want to stay or if they want to go, if they want to leave the situation here. That can be you. Wow. Okay, sure. Look, you got a little mini reading here. That doesn't always happen. Little mini reading. Bonus reading. Alright, Gemini. Ace of Swords in reverse. Four of Wands. Three of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Emperor. Ten of Cups in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. Seven of Pentacles. King of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Cups. And the Seven of Cups. Okay. Gemini. This weekend, you may be feeling kind of confused about something or about a situation here that's going on in your life. Just possibly something that's, oops. I'm just like, why is she like looking over here? Why did she do that? Okay, there we go. Yeah, you may be confused about some situation that is going on in your life here. Like in your home life. I don't really see like you doing anything about it. It's kind of a thing like you're like, well, I'll deal with that later. I kind of get that type of vibe here for this weekend. So it's like, yeah, there's something that is kind of on your mind, but it's like, I'll deal with it later. It can be all that shit that came out. Because that all that shit seemed to be past shit. That seemed to be an argument about something that has happened before. You know, like you've had this argument before. You've had this discussion before or whatever. This disagreement before. So it kind of feels like whatever that was, you may be confused about like, where the fuck did this come from? Like, why are we talking about this again? But it just feels like, okay, I'll deal with it later. I don't want to deal with it this weekend. Yeah, your challenges this weekend, or the obstacles that you have this weekend, are there's tension here, possibly between somebody, or you just feel very tense, you know, yourself, because there's just something that you've been waiting for. There's something that you've been waiting for. I don't know if it has to do with what happened here. It can be this is why you're like, I'll deal with that shit later, because there's some other thing here that you're waiting for, and it's very tense. I mean, it feels like waiting for news, like you're waiting for some sort of news to come in, or you're just waiting for something, and it's whatever it is, you know, it's very tense. I mean, it can be anything. It can be waiting for like a check to come in, or it can be waiting for some sort of news about something or someone. You know, you can even just be like you're waiting for like test results back or something like that. Like I mean, I don't know, you're waiting for something here, and it's making you quite tense, and that's kind of something that you're gonna have to deal with this weekend. That's kind of on the sort of more of on the negative side, but you feel like you're in control of things. Like I mean, whatever's going on this weekend, you're like, yeah, I have this under control. I'm taking the lead. I'm fine with it. Your weakness may be that you may be putting your relationships a little bit on the back burner here, because you're a little focused on you. Excuse me, this weekend. I mean, I'm not saying whether that's good or bad. I'm just saying that's kind of your sort of downside this weekend, your sort of weakness here. If you're dealing with somebody, if you're not dealing with somebody, then this, this part of the reading isn't for you. But if you're dealing with somebody, their energy towards you is this Nine of Pentacles. They feel like, you know, you're everything that they want. They feel, see that look on his face. He feels pretty satisfied here. Their feelings towards you, they're pretty satisfied with how they feel towards you, however that is. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's how you want them to feel towards you, but how they feel towards you, they feel satisfied with how they feel towards you. Because the energy within the connection for this weekend is Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is a very possessive energy. I feel like it's on both of you. Like you just kind of, it's like you're mine and I'm yours. Period. That's kind of what I get there. I mean, some people like it. I mean, that can be kind of romantic, I guess, depending on how you look at it. Or it can be a bit of a problem. But I don't know. But that is the energy of the connection for you this weekend. The advice from Spirit here is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the advice from Spirit here is be a little selfish. I see here that you are kind of focused on yourself and you aren't really focused on the other people, your relationship in your life. And honestly, this person seems to be fine with the way things are with you and the connection. So you probably don't have to be that concerned about them. That's what I'm seeing from the energy. If that's not the situation for you, then like don't take that. You know what's going on better than I do. But yeah, the advice here from Spirit is, be a little selfish with what you want this weekend. Your actions here, again, Nine of Cups. The actions are, do what you want to do. It's very similar to your person. You both have nines of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Like your person is going to do what they want to do. You're going to do what you want to do. I mean, this weekend, yeah, it is very much, I feel like you're not really doing things together. You're doing things on your own. And Spirit kind of is here saying, that's okay. You don't have to be attached to the hip all the time. Some people feel like you do, but you don't. So yeah, you're doing what you want to do. They're doing what they want to do. Fine. If you don't have a person, again, your actions are, you're doing what you want to do. What's making you happy. Again, it's this sort of, I'm going to take a little bit of me time. I'm going to be a little selfish here. I mean, that's popping up quite a bit here. I'll deal with this shit later. I got other shit that I'm waiting for here. And yeah, and a lot of, I'm going to do this on my own. Potential outcome here, if nothing changes, is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is about having options, having choices here. So I feel the potential outcome for whatever you're waiting for or whatever's going on here, you will always have options on what you can do about the situation. And I feel you kind of know that because you're in this Emperor energy of, I'm taking the lead, I'm taking control of things. And I feel like you do know that you have options, but Spirit just wanted to let you know that you can, you'll have options on what you can do, what you can choose. So, all right, let's get some letters here that maybe might resonate with you. They want to all show. That's the second time a Z has come out. What the fuck? There's only one Z. And D, Z. Wow, you got a wild card. I put the blank one in. I don't actually know what it means. I just thought, oh, this can be whatever. this can be anything. And then I'm like, well, what does that even mean? So I don't know. It could just be anything. You have a wild card. I don't know. Lucky? Who knows? D, Z, and that. Okay, I'll just pick one more because that's done. Okay, here, P. So there's D, Z, and P. And let's see here. For the other sort of charms, if they don't want to like stick to me. It looks like 69, dude. Man. Well, okay, fine. You do want to be there. I was like, do you want to be there or no? Okay, fine. We'll start over here. This is the 9th house here. Okay, so what you're confused about may have to do with friends, friendships, groups, or some sort of group act, collaborative thing here. I didn't really think this through. Okay, because I updated my shit and I didn't actually I didn't give myself because I thought, oh, you'll remember. Okay, puts the waning moon on the Emperor. Is it? Are we in a waning moon? I don't have my phone. I don't have my phone. I can't check. Well, okay. The waning moon has something to do with your mood. I'm sorry. That's on me. But you know, if that means anything, then that means something to you. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Yeah, the snake. The snake here on this sort of 3, like, I'll deal with this later. This energy is, you know, somebody who's very good at talking, who's a good charmer, a little bit deceptive here as well. I mean, this can be you or not, but I feel like this is a little bit more your energy. So the way that you're handling this, I feel like the way that you're telling this person, you know, we're going to deal with this later. You know, you're very charismatic way of talking here. I mean, you are a Gemini. You should be good at talking, and that's what that is, good communication. I feel like the way that you're handling the situation with your words, probably, you know, you're avoiding conflict here. You know, you're like, we'll talk about this later, and you know, they believe you. This connection here, we got fire energy, we got the man significator here, we have 4. I mean, it's 4 pentacles, 4. See, that's what I mean. The dice and this, I always find they always match, they always sync up, you know, 4 on 4. I feel that this sort of energy here, this possessive energy here, there's a bit of a focus here. I feel like this is more whoever has the masculine energy here, they don't have to be a guy, okay, just because it's a man. It's more, this is more about masculine energy. So whoever in this connection is sort of like has more masculine energy here, they're the ones who is a little bit more possessive in this connection. You know, they're a little bit more focused on what's going on here, about the possessiveness here. Although, like, with the 4, like, I just feel like it's stable, you know. It's not unstable. It's fine, okay? Basically, it's fine. We have air energy here with the King of Pentacles here on the advice here. I mean, air energy is about truth, and it's about, you know, realizing things, figuring shit out. And yeah, I mean, this maybe you might have some sort of epiphany or something that you're like, you know what, I should be focused more on me. I deserve to get what I want, you know. And that's a bit of the energy here. What's this? This is the 4th house, home, your home life, things that are comfortable. So yeah, I feel like the options that you'll have, you're gonna be fine with them. Yeah, they're not going to be really weird or anything. You're just gonna have a lot of choices here, in your potential outcome, and you know, they're pretty good. Like, they're fine. Like, I don't know what else to say. They're fine. All right, Gemini, that's your reading. Thanks for watching. If you like this reading, I'd appreciate it if you can like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. Take care this weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey Cancer, Alice here with your weekend reading. So let's see what you can expect for this weekend. I will be at the end of this at the end of this reading, I will pull some charms that I've had for a while. I just kept forgetting to use them. To me, they're pretty accurate. I mean, they just kind of flesh out things. Since I'm not doing clarifiers, I figured, you know, I'll use those to kind of get a little bit more information here for you, and we'll get some. Ooh, we'll get some letters. They may be significant to you in some way. You know, just they're more like confirmation, validation. You know, whatever. If it resonates with you, then it resonates with you. Just thought I would give you guys some more options here. Anyways, what's going on for you, Cancer? 3 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Swords in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse. Oh, Cancer. I don't like this energy. This energy does not feel good to me. There's something that you're dealing with here this weekend that is not, it's not good. Hurt feelings, that you haven't gotten over it. There's something here. There's a situation that has you hurting that you haven't gotten over, and it's like you can't get any sort of peace of mind from it. Obviously, because you haven't healed from it, and it's making you feel quite emotional. The Page of Cups in reverse, I get a lot of moodiness, like your moods are up and down, mood swings, making you feel moody, because it's like you can't get any peace of mind from this. It's like you yeah, it's causing you to feel kind of restless, you know, like I can't get it off of my mind, you know. It's that type of energy here, and that's why probably why you're not able to heal, because you can't get off your mind. It's making you quite moody. Let's see what else we have here. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm starting to see what may have happened here. All right. So some of the challenges this weekend here for you. Somebody put their foot in their mouth, basically. I don't know if this is you. I don't know if this is somebody else, but somebody said something without even like thinking about it, you know. It may have been you. Possibly. There's a lot of page energy here, so there's a lot of sort of immaturity here. I wouldn't say immature, but just like not thinking about things, not taking sort of the mature approach to it. You know, when I think of immaturity, I just think of either you didn't know any better. When I say you, like, I mean the general you, like you didn't know any better, or, you know, you did something and then instantly you're like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Or, you know, it's like instant regret. Almost like you did something, you're like, oh fuck, I shouldn't have done that. I mean, I kind of get that with here, the sort of energy here. It's like this Page of Swords. It's like somebody said or did something impulsively. They weren't thinking about the consequences, and that just kind of led them to this sort of immature energy. I mean, the Page of Swords can be somebody who thinks that they know what they're doing, but they actually don't know. Like, it's almost like this confidence, like having confidence, but you're not, like, you don't have the experience to back it up, you know, you don't have the knowledge to back it up. It's that type of energy here, and that's what's going to be a challenge for you this weekend, Cancer. I don't know if this is your energy, or if this is somebody else's energy that you're dealing with here. Your energy, though, speaking of, you kind of have a defeatist sort of attitude this weekend. Part of that is because you feel like you don't really know what's going on. You feel like you don't have enough information. Like you, but it's also like you're not even willing to kind of learn more. I don't say that you're not willing to, but your weakness here is that you just don't know. You for whatever reason. Like I feel like you could know, but perhaps you're not really thinking in that way. But there, it also can be a sort of a wide-eyed, innocent type of energy here. That your weakness is that maybe you're too innocent, you're too trusting, you're too um you know what's that, it's called ingenuity or whatever. Like don't ask me. Just being like that energy of, well, I didn't know. Like I didn't know that's what was gonna happen. But actually not being fake about it. Like you actually didn't know. Like you're just like, well, I didn't know that was what would happen. And that's kind of your weakness here. um your person, if you're dealing with somebody, if you're not dealing with somebody, then this part of the reading isn't for you. But if you are, um your person, their energy towards you is the lovers. They want this with you. They feel that there's a deep connection with you. There probably is some sort of soul or deep connection here, and they're feeling it. They are feeling it. The problem here, the Emperor in reverse. This is the energy in your connection. The problem here is like you both want what you want. um Although I will say that I feel like this leans more towards the divine masculine, because it is the Emperor here, the Emperor in reverse. So I feel like your person is feeling the connection. I don't know if this is new for them or not, but the connection, how it's coming out for them is they're a bit in their head. When I say that, I mean they're in their ego. They're just kind of like, well, okay, so this is what I want. This is what I want, and this is what I want to happen. But it's not happening the way that I want it to happen, and it should go the way that I want it to go. It's a lot of me, me, me. And like it's kind of weird because it's like they understand that this connection is here. They feel it. But what's coming out in the connection, the energy in the connection, is a lot of me, me, me. It can be also your energy too. Like maybe you're both just kind of, well, you should do what I want to do. Or like, well, you should do what I want to do. Like, there's that sort of energy here. All right. Advice, Five of Wands. The advice here from Spirit, I feel is what I get from this is if there is conflict, if there's an argument, try to like not take it too seriously. Because it's a Five of Wands. So Five of Wands, look, they're just cats. Look, they just got little cute paws. They have cute paws, and you're like, but they're not really like, they're not causing any damage. So I almost feel like the advice here is like, if there's a disagreement, if you don't see eye to eye, if you don't see eye to eye with somebody, try to like laugh it off. Try not to take it too seriously, because it's not. Your actions. Yeah, Eight of Swords. I feel like your actions this weekend, you're just up in your head. Everything that you do, you're thinking about what you're doing. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's not really advice. It's just kind of like, well, this is what is happening. Your actions, whatever you do, you're thinking about what you're doing, basically. And what you're thinking about may not even be the reality of what's going on. It's just in your head. So, like, let's say you do something and you're thinking that, okay, if I do this, then somebody's going to think this. No. That's just what you're thinking. You're thinking, like, if I do this, somebody's going to assume that I'm doing this. I'm like, no, you're just thinking that. And I also get the other side from you, is when you see other people do things, you're making assumptions as well as why they're doing it. And, yeah, you're a bit in your head. With the things that you do. Potential outcome here for this weekend, if nothing changes. Nine of Wands. I feel like you're not giving up. You're being persistent in whatever the situation is. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be pretty tired though. It's, you know, this is an exhausting weekend, it seems, for you, Cancer. So, yeah, that's the potential outcome here. So let's get some letters here for you, and they may resonate, you know. Take what resonates. Hey, that actually makes a word. You have H-U-N, hun. Hun. Maybe that, oh, I mean, maybe you might, maybe that's like what you call somebody, or somebody calls you hun, or I don't know. That's weird. That's actual letters. All right, let's see if we can get a little bit more information out of this reading for you, Cancer. Okay, I'm not going to take these. I don't take things that aren't touching. So that leaves us with, what is this? Oh, we have some Chinese zodiac things. That's nice. Okay, we have horse. Horse, and how you're feeling, this defeated sort of attitude here. Yeah, I feel like there's no reason for you to feel this way. That it's a bit of you're in your head. Because the horse can be somebody who sort of lacks substance, you know, it's a bit fake, a little superficial here. I'm not saying that you're faking this sort of defeatist attitude. I'm just saying that the source of this defeatist attitude, you may be making assumptions. You know, you may be a little in your head. It may not be as bad as you think it is. Remember, the advice here from Spirit is to kind of play it off, you know, try not to take things too seriously if there's a conflict here. I mean, that's the energy I get. I mean, you know your situation better than I do. Yeah, whatever. Your person here may be a Taurus, because we got Taurus energy here. Or they may be somebody who is quite trusting. That maybe you trust this person. This is somebody who maybe exhibit that they're quite driven, you know, somebody who you can trust, somebody who is quite stable. When I say stable, it's just somebody you can rely on, you know, somebody who's quite patient here. The Emperor energy here in your connection, we have the dog. Yeah, yes, the dog can mean like loyalty and friendship and all that. But with the Emperor energy here, I feel like it's more, it's like trying to find something wrong with the connection, okay? Which is weird. It's like your person, I honestly, I feel like this is more their energy than your energy. I'll be completely honest here. I know this is about the connection, this is about both of you, but I feel their energy more than your energy here. And it's like they are starting to feel, because I feel like this is a new thing for them to feel this connection, to be like, wow, this is a deep connection. Like, this is like serious spiritual shit going on here. And I feel like they're trying to find a reason why, like, to disprove this in some way. You know what I mean? Like, the reason why they're in this Emperor, like, it's about ego, you know, like, you know, arrogance. Like, I have to be right, you know, things have to go my way. And it's like they're trying to find fault here, with your connection. They're like, this can't be true, this can't be real, so I need to find out, you know, I need to do something, I need to push buttons, I need to be aggressive, I need to assert my Emperor energy here in the worst ways. I need to be in control, because I feel like this makes them feel less in control. For somebody who usually is quite steady and quite patient and, you know, quite, you know, has their shit together, I feel like realizing or knowing or feeling the connection here is something that's deep and something that is like real, I guess, for lack of a better word. That this is something that they're just kind of like, well, they feel like they're not in control of their life, even because with the Taurus energy, like, that's somebody who has control of their life. And I know how it feels. I mean, if we want to go to a little spiritual little tangent here, when you start to be more spiritually awoken, when you start to feel things that you can't explain, it does make you feel like you're out of control. It makes you feel like you don't have control of your life, but that's not true. Everybody has free will. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But it's like there's an asterisk to it, right? Like you can do whatever the fuck you want, except when the universe really wants you to do something. It's like they will push you and push you and push you. When I say they, I mean the universe. The universe will push you and push you and push you. You can resist it and be like, no, I'm not gonna do that. No, 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 no. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. But I mean, the universe can be relentless, and it can take more energy to try to push the universe away than to just accept the universe, just to accept what's happening. And I mean, that's the thing, you know, by accepting, you're like, it's almost like you're relinquishing your control to the universe, which for a lot of people is, you know, it's hard to do. It's hard to accept that perhaps maybe I don't have as much control as I think that I do, or that, you know, I feel like I do. And I feel like that's kind of what's going on here with your connection. All right, I said enough about that. Okay, Cancer, that's your reading. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting or you like this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. Take care this weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Hey Leo, Alice here with your weekend reading. Whoa, what was going on there? All right, we're gonna see what you can expect for this weekend, Leo. And I will, since I'm not doing clarifiers, I'm going to pull out the charms, because I find that they do help in fleshing things out, especially if I'm not doing clarification. So we'll pull those out, and we'll get some letters for you that maybe might resonate with you. Just, you know, give you more options. Options are good, right? I don't know. Experimenting. I'm always experimenting. Probably because I'm an Aries. Okay, anyways. What can you expect this weekend, Leo? King of Wands in reverse, Three of Cups, and King of Cups. I feel there are two people here. This seems to be three's a crowd. I'm not gonna lie here. Yeah, Leo. Because I feel this weekend there's you're you know, you're hanging out with people, but I feel like you're hanging out with this King of Wands and you're hanging out with this King of Cups. I don't know what the relation is here. I don't know if you're hanging out with them together or separately. I feel like it's separate. But one person, this King of Wands person, this is somebody who is a little aggressive, but I feel like you may be attracted to them, or they are attracted to you, or they're just very attractive in general. But they may have a bit of a temper problem, you know. They can be a little hot-headed here. That may exhibit this weekend. And then we have the King of Cups. This is somebody who I feel is quite mild-mannered, somebody who's very nice, who's very kind, but they kind of like, that's where it stops. It's very like, they'll show you only the emotions that they want you to see. So it's kind of like polar opposites here. The King of Wands is like very explosive. You know, they'll tell you, you know, they'll show you their emotions in a very explosive way. Like, I'm not saying like it's all just like temper. I mean, it can be the other way too, very passionate. You know, if they're very passionate, they're going to show you their passion, they're going to show you their desire, but they're also going to show you the more fiery, heated side of themselves as well, and their temper, aggressive side of them. The King of Cups, on the other hand, is like the opposite. They will only show you what they want you to see, or in terms of emotions. And they're not, like, if they feel a lot, like if they feel really upset about something, then they're not going to let you know. So like, let's say you go out with this person and you're at a restaurant, and I don't know, the waiter, they get the order wrong, right? And they bring the food, and to your King of Cups, and you ask them like you tell like you're like they say, oh, they got their order wrong, and you're just like, oh, is that okay? Like, are you okay with that, or do you want to like do you want to like change the order? They're gonna say, no, it's fine. That's what this person is. This is the, no, I'm fine. No, it's fine. I'm good. When really, they're annoyed. They're upset about it. They do want to exchange it. They do want to talk to somebody about it, but they don't want to show their emotion. So you got two opposites here of people that you're dealing with this weekend, which is quite interesting. All right, let's see what else is going on here. The Empress and the Devil. Ay. Okay. Nine of Cups in reverse, Page of Swords. Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Lovers. Yeah, okay. Leo, you are dealing with a lot of people here. I'll say that your energy here is you don't know what you want. You don't know what you want, and I can see that here. Your weakness for this weekend may be a little pagey. Pages are, kind of immature. They kind of do whatever the fuck they want to do. With the Page of Swords, though, I feel some of your weakness can be that you may be making assumptions about people, like, first impressions. Like, you may be kind of judging them a little bit on their first impressions here. That's a bit of, a weakness here that, yeah, I mean, this is really all, you don't know everything about these people, but you've already kind of decided in your mind, who these people are. That could be a bit of your weakness this weekend. Oddly, when I say you don't know what you want, that's actually a strength for you this weekend. That is something that it's good that, because it seems like, you are hanging out with different people, you're talking with different people, you're socializing, to try to figure out what it is that you want. I don't really see that as a bad thing, I find this is interesting in the energy of like with somebody else here. Like this is the energy of your person, like somebody who your energy is attached to. There's somebody here whose energy who's coming towards you. They're in a very like supportive energy. They're very like the Empress. They're just somebody who wants to give you a lot of support. They're in your corner. They're being very like nurturing towards you. Like I get the energy of somebody that, if you have problems, they'll sit and talk to you about your problems and, make you feel comfortable, make you feel better. I feel for you that this is a problem. I don't know what this is, this Devil here. I feel like this is somebody that you can't kind of let go of. I feel like this person is really good to you, and in the connection, there's something about this connection that's toxic, and I feel it's a codependency. I feel like that is what is toxic about this connection, that it can be codependent on your end, codependent on their end, that this is somebody that, perhaps you feel very comfortable with. I almost feel like this is somebody that, I don't know if you're dating them now or if you're in a relationship with them now, but you probably were at some point. This is somebody that you know very well and they know you very well. And it's a little, with the Devil energy, it's a little bit of a toxic relationship because it can be off and on again, or it can just be that this is somebody that that both of you are, kind of attached to, like, you're addicted to each other in a way. Like you can't let each other go, in a way, because I feel, for whatever reason, whether it's just because it's safe, it's comfortable, or you just know each other, yeah, there's just that energy here for this weekend. So this weekend, if you're dealing with these two people and you've made some quick judgments about them, I feel like you will come to this person, this Empress person, and you'll talk to them about it. You're going to talk to them about, oh, you'll never like believe the people like that I went out with this weekend. Like one of them was like, all like handsy, and then they got like really mad about something stupid, and then the other one was just like very reserved, and like I could tell that they were pissed off about something, but they weren't saying, they were just acting like everything was fine. And like you tell this person and the Empress will listen. And it's, you know, it's a bit of a codependent energy here. Your challenges for this weekend. Yes, it's this connection. I feel it's this connection here. The Lovers here. I feel like you have this deep connection with this person, this Empress. And to you, that is a bit of a problem. It's a problem because it's like there's like you have a truth here, or they have a truth here that, you know, has come out at some point, and it's just, I feel like just things didn't really work out for whatever reason. This Knight of Swords in reverse is like somebody who said something without even really thinking about it. And, you know, that's kind of the issue here. That will be the issue with this weekend, when it comes to, I feel like, this connection here. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know further than that. All right, let's see the advice. The Chariot in reverse, don't move too fast. The Chariot in reverse, the advice here is to slow things down. Try not to move too fast here. Yeah. I mean, it's just the advice here. Actions for this weekend. 9 of Wands in reverse. I feel like whatever you're doing this weekend is going to leave you feeling quite tired. I mean, this looks like this, even just looking at all this just makes me feel kind of tired. So the actions that you're doing this weekend, I feel, are going to leave you a little pooped out. It may actually leave you even kind of vulnerable in some ways as well, like a little like defenseless here. Potential outcome for the weekend, if nothing changes. 7 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's the same type of energy. It's the same type of letting your guard down, feeling less vulnerable, feeling so tired that, you know, that you can't even fight back. It's like, and I feel that is this energy here, this connection. It's like you might go out and, you know, hang out with these people here, but they're going to tire you out. They're going to suck your energy out, and you may just revert back to what is comfortable, what is, you know, what you're used to, what you're codependent on. And, you know, that's, you know, your sort of weakness here. Like, you're just not even going to fight it. You know, I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing, to be honest. I, like, you know your situation better than I do. I have no idea. All I see is that this is a deep connection. It's, yeah, so. All right, let's get some letters for you and see if any of these letters resonate. If they don't, whatever. No biggie. What is this? We have D-I-X. Look, we have dicks. Is that what these people are? Are these guys? I say guys because they're kings, so masculine energy. Are they dicks? They could be. Dicks. Funny. Alright. Let's see if we can flesh out this reading a little more here for you. Leo, what else does Spirit want to talk to you about? Wow. Why so much? Honestly, why so much, dude? Okay. I don't know if this one is like here. I'll just leave it like that. Okay, so when it comes to your socializing this weekend, 10, I feel like, you know, you're gonna be done with it. Like, you're gonna go out, you're gonna be like, okay, I went out, I did the thing, okay, now I'm done. Like, it's almost like you're trying this thing out, and you went out and you did it, and you're like, okay, I'm done with this shit. Like, okay, I did it, I went out and I did it, and now I don't want to do it anymore. Well, you don't have to, not you don't want to do it anymore, but you know what I mean. It's like you finished it. You saw it to its completion, basically. Like, you didn't like whatever chicken out or anything like that. You know, you went out, you did it to the best of your ability. You saw it to its end, basically. Yeah, earth energy on the Empress here. Yeah, again, I told you, this is somebody who you feel very comfortable with. This is somebody who is very nurturing, very stable to you. They feel that way about you. That's their energy towards you. We have 7 is like on all of this, and we have the horse energy. Yeah, okay. So the horse energy, it can be very kind, and I do feel like you were very kind to these people. Like when you went out and socialized, and you were very nice. But it was like that nice sort of fake niceness, like you're being nice because you should be nice because you don't want to be an asshole. Um, in the situation here, I do feel like with the 7 here, the 7 on the connection for both your person and the connection, you have been thinking about this. You've been evaluating this connection in a way, like reassessing what is this connection, um especially after dealing with these kings here. I feel like dealing with these kings here, you may be going back to this empress energy here and just kind of be thinking about, you know, thinking about this connection a little bit more, like thinking about, what is it like, because I feel like this, again, like this is somebody that is kind of off and on, like maybe is an ex or something, like an ex that you've stayed friends with, and it's almost like going back and rethinking about the connection here. We have, what is this, the 8th house. um there may be a change here in how, whatever, toxic this connection is. This may have already changed. This may have been a recent change. I mean, it can, honestly, it can be one of two things. Okay, so it can be either, because of what's going on this weekend, when you talk to this person again, that it becomes toxic, that you become sort of codependent on each other, or it's the other way around. You've been codependent on this person, and that's starting to change because, again, with the 7 here, you're reassessing what this connection is. So it's going from being toxic to maybe being less toxic. When I say toxic, I just mean toxic for you and for your person. Like, I mean, being codependent doesn't have to be like super toxic. I'm just saying, like, you can't let each other go. There is this sort of addiction here to each other. That's what I mean. So it's like you're reassessing, you know so that reassessment can either make you feel more addicted to this connection or less. Okay. What is this little crabby dude? Oh, it's Cancer. Okay, yeah, your person may be also a Cancer. Or also a Cancer. Why I say also a Cancer? Maybe you have Cancer in your chart, Leo. But yeah, your person may be a Cancer, or they just may be somebody who, obviously, with Empress here, they're quite supportive. They're quite, Cancers are, the trait of a Cancer is, they're a healer. They're nurturing. They're very supportive. They're very emotional. So that can also be the advice here, is to slow down and think of things from a more emotional point of view, like really feel things here. We have the Sun, and we have 6 again. Yeah, sixes are about healing, and the Sun is about you, like yourself. So I feel like the advice here, I mean, it is for you, right? But it's like, pay more attention to yourself here. Heal yourself, slow things down, because I feel like you may be very tempted to just kind of jump back in with this Empress. If this is somebody from your past, like an ex that you stayed friends with, when all this shit is going on, and then you come back to complain to them about it, it may be very tempting, very tempting, very tempting to just jump back into this relationship. But Spirit here, the advice here is slow down. Think about, are you healed? Are you healed from this connection? From whatever happened, are you actually healed from this connection? Like, think about yourself. Think about what's best for you. Let's see, what's over here? Oh, the Lovers. What is this? Scorpio. Okay. The connection, somebody, they may be a Scorpio, they may have Scorpio energy. I feel this connection may have been very passionate, very deep emotions and lots of passion. Can be a little crazy. Could have been a little crazy. But yeah. All right, Leo, that is your reading. Thanks for watching. Yeah, if you found, I just like lost my train of thought there. Thanks for watching. If you like this reading, I'd appreciate it if you can like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. Take care this weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey Virgo, Alice here with your weekend reading. So let's see what's going on for the weekend for you, Virgo. I'm not clarifying, so we'll see what we can see. I am going to try to flesh out the reading with some charms. They're just like the dice energy, where they're oddly accurate sometimes, you know, in validating and stuff like that. And we'll get some letters for you and see if that resonates with you in any way. And yeah, we'll see where all this goes. Okay, enough shuffling, jeez. Five of Swords. That may be, yeah, there may be some sort of fighting going on here. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups. Okay, so I feel like this weekend, either you or somebody is going to say something they didn't mean to say. This can be a self-sabotaging energy, so this can be you, Virgo. It's very, you know, actually I feel like it's more you, that you might do or say something out of impulse, you know, or just, you know, it is impulsive, but it's like your own sort of, you're just thinking about yourself. And you really weren't thinking about the other person, so you said something, and then it's like, oh shit, like I probably shouldn't have said that. You're gonna realize that what you did here was just kind of wasting a lot of fucking time. You're like, wow, I probably shouldn't have done that, because now I've wasted all this time. I do feel here in the end, you know, you do feel a lot of love and emotions here. You may reach out in the end. I don't know if you'll apologize. It's possible you may apologize. This is a bit of a heart-to-heart here, this Queen of Cups. It's about somebody who wants to connect emotionally. So with that, sometimes there is an apology for past things, or it just might be, you just might be talking about how you just feel in general, not, you know, maybe just like, I'm very stressed out, I was really stressed out, and you know, I didn't mean it. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, that's just an example here, but that seems to be what's going on for you this weekend. So you have Eight of Wands in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, the Empress. Okay. Okay, Virgo. So your energy this weekend, you are feeling a connection. There's a specific connection here that you are really feeling this weekend. You're feeling this deep soul connection with somebody, the closeness on a spiritual level with this person. But your weakness is that you do feel kind of, you feel insecure, and I feel like that is where this Five of Swords came from. It came from a place of insecurity, of not feeling comfortable. I feel like this connection makes you feel uncomfortable. It does for a lot of people who experience, like, you know, deep connections, because it's something that's different and it's unexplainable, and like, you don't know why you feel the way that you feel towards somebody. You just do. And just, you know, it makes you feel really uncomfortable. And I feel that's kind of where this Five of Swords probably came out. the obstacles or the challenges that you may face this weekend, I feel like there's something that you want. There's something that you want to do here, but you can't do it because your divine feminine here has shut you out or has closed the door. They're not very open right now. They, I mean, I see that here. I mean, it bounces off of this energy here. This is the energy of your person and the connection. Your person isn't communicating with you. Your person isn't talking to you. I mean, that's what this is. They're not talking to you, and you're feeling challenged because I feel like you want to talk to them. It's not that you just want to talk to them. There's things that you want to do with them. The Nine of Pentacles is like, you know, I just want to relax and I want to do what I want to do. And what I want to do is I want to talk to this Empress. I want to spend time with this Empress. I want to, you know, and all that, but you feel like you can't. And I mean, that is going to be the issue here for you this weekend. I'll give you a silver lining here, though. The Ace of Pentacles. This is what's going on in your connection for this weekend. The Ace of Pentacles is, you know, it's a slow start. Your connection with this person, things are happening here. Things are starting to happening, but they're slowly happening. When I say slowly, the Ace of Pentacles is about sort of naturally or organically. You know, things are starting to move in a natural way, in an organic way. Your connection is progressing or starting here. You know, it's just, you know, you go with the flow type of thing. You know, it's I don't know how to explain it. I just like, okay, what I said is what I said. Okay, you know, it's slow moving, but you know, it's very natural. It's, you know, you plant the seed, you water it. It doesn't like grow like in an hour or something. You have to give it time, and like a lot of time has been given to this connection, I feel, and you know, it's still growing. It still needs time to really sort of grow into itself here. All right. Advice, spirit, oh, the devil. Yeah, you need to let go of whatever toxic shit is holding you back. Spirit saying, if you have some sort of hang up, it can even be this insecurity here, this whatever's making you kind of feel this sort of uncomfortable, this Five of Swords shit, that Five of Swords, you need to cut that out. You need to cut that Five of Swords shit out. That self-sabotaging, that self-interest, that wherever that Five of Swords came from, I feel the source of that is the devil, which are things that hold you back. These are, you know, things like addictions, vices, your hang-ups, all that shit. You need to cut that out. You need to let that go. You need to work on that this weekend. That's what Spirit is advising you. Your actions this weekend. Three of Swords, dude. Three of Swords in reverse. Your actions this weekend, no matter what you do this weekend, you're going to feel hurt. I mean, sorry to be the bearer of bad news here, but I mean, it's minor arcana. I mean, it can change. A lot of this is minor arcana, except for the Empress and the Lovers and the Devil. But yeah, I feel like it's either whatever you do is causing you hurt feelings, or it's causing other people. Like you're either, whatever you're doing is hurting you, and or it's hurting other people. So, I mean, my advice would be just be very aware of your actions this weekend. Even the things that you think that you're not doing. Like, I think sometimes not doing something, I mean, not doing something is an action, right? Like, what is it? Like, people say, like, you know, when you, like, making a choice is an action, but also not making a choice, not making a decision is also an action in itself as well. So, yeah, be aware of your actions this weekend, because as much as it's hurting you, it may also be hurting other people. So, you know, I'll just say that. Potential outcome for this weekend, if nothing changes. The World. That's actually really good. That's actually amazing. After all this shit, the end of this weekend is going to bring some sort of closure for you in some way, or either that, or you're just going to feel accomplished in something that you do. I I feel it's coming with this Queen of Cups. Okay? This Queen of Cups energy, again, I told you this is about feeling, about connecting on an emotional level with somebody. And it may be this Empress here, but it's going to make you feel good. You're going to find some sort of closure in some situation. I mean, I honestly, I feel the Queen of Cups, the World, the Devil, and the Five of Swords, these are all connected energies, and a little bit of the Three of Swords here. Whatever your hangups are, whatever the sort of monkey on your back here, if you release this, if you get rid of this, and I feel part of this has to be with being emotional, being vulnerable in some way over, you know, this is the devil energy here, the Five of Swords, and this is, you know, being sort of honest about it in a way, like being emotionally available, that if these things happen, you're going to get some closure for yourself. It's good to, let go of these things that that you've been holding you back. If you let go of these things that have been holding you back, then you may find some sort of, relief. All right, let's get some letters for you, Virgo. They may or may not resonate. I don't know. I'm just giving you some options here. Why does the Z keep coming out? Like, seriously. Here we have J, U, and Z. Junes. I don't know. The U keeps coming out too. Junes. I don't know. That doesn't mean anything. Junes. All right. Let's flesh this out a little bit. See what else we can get here. If there's anything else. Okay, why did so much want to come out? I swear it did not feel like that much in my hand. Well, here's a positive thing. I'm not taking all of this shit. Okay. That was here. This is over here. This is not on anything. This is not on anything. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave this over here. Wait, which one is this? This is the waning moon. Third eye. Waxing moon. Ox. This is... Oh. Okay. Oh, we actually have a timing. That's interesting. I put those in there because I thought, oh, I would get timing from it. Oh, okay. 2 significators coming out. Okay, this is going to take a little bit of time, but it's okay. It's all good. It's all good here. All right. Let's start here. Let's start off here at the monkey here. Yeah, the monkey business here. The Five of Swords. This energy, wherever this came from, the monkey is somebody. I mean, you could be a monkey. This is Chinese zodiac. This is somebody who, or somebody. This is your energy, but it came from a place of selfishness. Really, the monkey can be quite selfish. The monkey can be jealous. The monkey can... The monkey is like somebody who everybody likes to be around. The monkey is quite quick-witted, but sometimes they take it a little too far, and I feel like that's what happened here. I feel like you were joking around and you were just being silly and shit, and you took it too far. It just went a little too far because you kind of got a little selfish or a little insecure here. Something is not comfortable here. This is the divine feminine here. This is divine feminine energy, and I feel like this is where this insecurity is coming from for you. You don't feel comfortable because it's either you don't feel comfortable because of the Empress here is avoiding you or blocking you or whatever, or it's because you're starting to feel that divine feminine energy, which divine feminine energy is about, feeling more love, feeling more in your feelings, feeling your emotions, the Queen of Cups. And that is what's making you uncomfortable, because if you're somebody who doesn't normally feel emotions, then that would make you quite uncomfortable. The Lovers here. We have the Horse here. So you're feeling the connection here. That's in your energy right now. But I feel like you may also be thinking that this isn't real. The Horse can be somebody who is a little superficial, somebody who feels they lack substance. I feel for you that you're like, okay, I feel this connection. I feel it. I don't know what it is. I don't understand it. And because you're like, there's no reason for me to feel this way, but yeah, I feel this way. And that is kind of, I wouldn't say you're struggling with it, but there is that in the back of your mind. But also the horse is something, the horse makes you feel good too. It the connection also makes you feel good. The horses are very kind animals. They're very gentle animals, and it's like this connection may soothe you in some way as well. And so that's your energy for the weekend. Let's see, where else can we go to? Oh, up here, um 7 of Pentacles in reverse. We have man. What is this? This is the heart chakra. Yeah, okay, heart chakra opening up. This is divine masculine energy here. Heart chakra opening up. That's, your love, your emotions. I feel because of what happened here, the 5 of Swords, some time is going to go by, okay, this weekend. Some time's going to go by, and you're going to feel like, man, I just wasted a lot of time. Like, I did this, and I just wasted so much time. Why was I wasting time? And, like, it's going to hit you. It's going to hit you in your feels. I wasted all this time and energy. It's going to hit you in your feels. And that's where this sort of Queen of Cups is coming from. Yeah. 8 of Wands in reverse. What is this little guy? Okay. It's the 5th house here. 5th house is about, okay. So your person, this is their energy towards you. They're not communicating with you. I feel here you're gonna get it twisted a little bit, because the what did I say, the 5th house here. The 5th house is about, enjoying yourself, fun, leisure activities and stuff. I feel what's going on here is your person isn't talking to you because they're busy with other shit. They're busy with their life. They're busy enjoying things in their life. Okay, yeah, that doesn't include you, and that can kind of suck, but they're not talking to you because they don't want to talk to you. They're not talking to you because they're doing other shit that they want to do. It's like they're doing their 9 of Pentacles here. Your 9 of Pentacles is, there's a problem here because you want to talk to this person and you want to like spend time with them. Their 9 of Pentacles right now is something else. There's something else that they want to do in their life. And I'll be honest with you, people who have other things going on in their life make more for healthy relationships than people who they depend on you for their happiness. You know what I mean? This person, your person here, isn't depending on you for their happiness. They're finding their happiness in other places. They're just not talking to you right now. But you do feel like they're closed off. And is this the Ox? Yeah, you feel like the Ox can have quite poor communication. But they're a leader and they're confident, and you're confident, and you know what you want. You know what you want. And this Empress is a part of that. But it's, you know that the communication isn't great. Obviously, the communication isn't there. See, we have, there's matching energies. That's why I like the little charms. They do flesh things out a little bit more here. The connection, the energy in the connection here. We have Neptune. Ooh, Neptune. Okay, sorry. I got excited there for. And we have the 12th house. And then we have summer. I feel the energy in the connection right now is, there's so much potential here, okay? The potential is here, but it's a little daydreamy, right? It's a little fantasy, because I don't feel like there's anything solid here with this connection right now. I feel like there's a lot of wishes, what ifs, a lot of I would like this to happen in this connection, or what if this happened, or there's a lot of like fantasizing. Like you probably are thinking about each other a lot, like in your mind, like you fantasize about each other, maybe even about being with each other, even in a romantic sense. I mean, it's Neptune there. You might even connect to each other in your dreams. I mean, this is a deep connection here with the lovers and sort of the Empress here and all that. But like I said, things are very slow moving in this connection. Things have to unfold naturally, and there's actually a timing here, which is kind of crazy. Summertime. I feel like this connection may not even get off the ground and like really get going until the summer. I know that seems such a long time from now, but it's not really that long. I mean, it's April, it's springtime, and yeah. All right, the advice here. Let's move on to the advice here. We've got shit here. What is this? Throat chakra. We have the pig. Yeah. And we have, what is this? The waning moon. The waning moon is about surrendering. It's about healing. Again, Spirit is saying you need to let go of these hang-ups. Whatever's causing this Five of Swords energy, that, you know, the monkey, you were just fucking around, you were just being playful and all that, but you took it too far, and it's like, okay, you need to cut that shit out. Because the pig can be somebody who overindulges, somebody who takes things too far, can be very impulsive, even naive. The pig can also be quite naive. I feel like you probably didn't even realize what you did, to be honest. And throat chakra, you need to speak your truth. The throat chakra is all about saying what you want to say, saying, speaking the truth, speaking, being honest, communication. That's all this. That's how I feel like that is how you may let go of or release this devil energy, is through talking it out, being honest about what happened here, like just being honest about, I took it too far. I mean, I understand that seems really easy, and you might be thinking, well, that's really difficult to like admit and all that, but I mean, it actually is quite easy to just kind of say, I didn't mean that, and I took it too far. I was just, being stupid, whatever, I don't know. Three of Swords energy in your actions, we have ones. Ones is about, new beginnings, potential, opportunities here. I feel like, to be honest, these actions here, it's, it's free will. It's all on you. It's all on you. You can, whatever you're doing here, you may be hurting people or hurting yourself or both. I feel like it's up to you, whether you want to start acting this way or not. That's really all I'm getting there. The world, we have the waxing moon. The waxing moon is about having courage, having faith. It's about progressing, moving forward. And that's what this is. The world is, if you can let this go, let your devil energy go, what's holding you back here, and you can move forward. I mean, this or not, if you can move forward, if you can find some sort of closure within yourself, because this is all about you. I mean, I know there's a lot about the connection here, but this is all about you, Virgo. That you can find that this will help you move forward, possibly with the connection. There is potential here, but it will help you, on your journey to move forward and to sort of find that sort of courage too. I mean, I feel like it will give you that extra oomph. All right, talked enough about this because you had a million things pop out, so this reading went on way longer than I intended it to do. It's just supposed to be quick. This isn't quick. All right, Virgo, that is your reading. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting in any way, I'd appreciate a like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. Yeah, take care this weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey Libra, Alice here? Is she here? Oh, there she is. Alice here with your weekend reading. So let's find out what's going on this weekend for you, Libra. I'm not going to be clarifying, but I will be using some charms here to flesh some things out. I haven't used them before on the channel because I keep forgetting to use them, but they're something I've had for a while. And we'll get some letters here that may resonate or not. I don't know. There's just more options for you to see if, you know, if you're resonating with the reading or not, or whatever. They're just there. You know, again, you know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Fine. Queen of Wands in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. The Fool in reverse. Okay. This weekend, okay, I don't know if this is you or this is somebody else, but there's a connection here that is not really going very well. And I feel it's because somebody got a little pissed off. Somebody's quite frustrated. It's either like they're frustrated. I feel like the frustration here is that something isn't getting off the ground. It's like, why isn't this relationship working? Why, you know, why isn't it getting off the ground here? Because that's the Fool in reverse. This is like something that isn't starting here. And there's this energy of being really frustrated about that. I'm not sure if this is your energy or if this is somebody else's energy, because there's a connection here that it's just not working out. So I can't tell if that's you or somebody else is mad at you because it's not working out, because you don't want to start something, or if you're frustrated that the connection isn't working out because you want to start something that's not starting. I mean, it can go either way. I can't really tell. At least right now, I can't really tell. Okay, I feel like it's more your person's frustrated. Okay, okay. Just putting out a couple cards here. I actually can't really tell. Yeah, take it as it resonates. Because I feel your energy here is, this is a little sad kitty here. Your energy is, yeah, no, I think, yeah, no. I should just go with my gut, right? When I say things. Now here's a lesson. When you say things, stick to them because you said them for a reason. Yes, your person is the one that's frustrated. The other person in this connection is the one that's frustrated here, because your energy here is, you feel excluded. But it's not like, it's like you don't really feel super bad about it. You know what I mean? Like, you're kind of okay with it. Your problem here is that you didn't make a decision. You weren't able to make a decision. You're very indecisive here, and that probably is why things didn't work out. Probably why nothing has really gotten off the ground here. For your person has been like, I've been waiting around with this Nine of Wands energy. Like, I've been waiting for something to happen here. Your person feels like they've been quite the trooper, I should say, you know, that they stuck around here, you know, that they never gave up. And that's why they're frustrated. They're frustrated because, well, I didn't give up. I was here the entire time. Like, you know, but you are, either you feel excluded or you're excluding other people. I feel it's more like you feel on the outside looking in, but it's not, like, I just don't get the feeling like you're bothered by it, you know? Like, yeah, like, it's like you're sad more that you can't help yourself in a way. The energy and the connection here, it's very confusing. You are confused, your person's confused about what's going on here. I don't even know if you really wanted this connection, to be honest. I can't really tell, because I mean, with the Fool here, it just feels like nothing really started, and it's because you didn't want to start anything here. The challenges for this weekend, I feel like you're gonna want to just spend some time alone, but you're not gonna get that time to spend on your own. Um, I get this feeling like you're like, I just want to, like, you know, do things in my own time, on my own, but it's kind of causing you to really, like, be antisocial, really pull yourself away too much, um, which can be a little bit of an issue here. Okay, so let's see, what is the advice here? The King of Swords in reverse. Um, the advice for you, Libra, I would say I'm hearing, like, don't get on your high horse. Like, try not to, like, be too smart about it. Basically, like, don't be a smartass, I guess. Like, just, don't get in your head too much, because I feel like you think you're smarter than this person, and you might be smarter than this person, but maybe try not to be obnoxious in that way. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting from the card. Um, your actions this weekend. Four of Wands. I feel like you are going to be doing things this weekend. In terms of, like, your, like, events kind of thing. Like, there are things that are going to be happening, I guess is what I want to say. And in those things that are happening, you're going to feel, fine. You're going to feel quite stable about it. Or you're going to create stability within those situations. So let's say your person here is coming at you and they're really frustrated and all that. You're going to be able to say, hey, maybe, we should, we'll have a conversation here. Let's talk about it. Like, you're going to be able to find balance here. I mean, it's kind of crazy. You are a Libra, right? Libras are about balance. And I just feel like if you have a one-on-one conversation with somebody here, this person, you're going to be able to at least walk away from it with things being in a stable condition. Yeah, so potential outcome here if nothing changes. Six of Cups in reverse. The potential outcome here is that things are going to be the same as they always were, between you and this person, or just with your life in general. That it's not, I'm not saying that things aren't going to change. It's almost reverting back to the way things that were before. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, if the way that your life was before, if the potential outcome here, if nothing changes, is just going to go back to the way it was before. I don't know if that's a good thing or not for you. I mean, you decide that, but that is what's going on here. All right, let's get some letters for you. They may or may not resonate. I don't know. I'm just trying to give you some options here. So we've got P, N, Q. Q? The fuck? Quippin. Alright. I don't know if any of those letters mean anything to you. Even the numbers, possibly. It's 10, 3, 1. Who knows? Okay, let's flesh out this reading a little bit more for you. Let's see what else we can get. Fucking really? So many. Like, just fly out. Now let me just kind of flip these up so I can see. Okay, here, I'll just put them on so they're more on where I think they should be. Okay. Okay, let's start here. Queen of Wands, Winter. This could have been, this person could be somebody that you met during the winter time, that you've known since the winter time. If this was a connection, well, I guess if you were in a relationship with this person, it may have started last winter. So that can be how you maybe know who this person is. Because it feels like the Ten of Cups here, there's something wrong with this connection, okay? So, I mean, whether you are in a relationship with them or you just kind of, that's when you kind of connected, it can even be that's when maybe you start talking more with this person. You could have known them before wintertime, but you just start really talking and getting to know this person last winter. Let's see here. We have the 8 Fool. Whoops. The eights are about, taking action, um, mastering things. It can be about infinity, repeating patterns, going over and over again on something here. I feel like this whole not starting something is something that has been going on. It's not new. Like, I feel I feel like, okay, if this is somebody that you met and perhaps like it never really went to a place of like a serious commitment, like maybe it was just a situationship that's going on here, I feel like this is somebody who you've kind of kept your distance from on purpose. Like, you kind of kept them at arm's length on purpose. That you kind of just, you never really intended for anything to start with this person in the first place. Yeah, I get that type of energy. I don't mean it in like a really like a malicious way. It just feels like, you've been on this merry-go-round with this person since the winter time. Like, it's just been going around and around, but not actually progressing anywhere. You're just repeating cycles over and over. Yeah, your energy here with this 5 of Pentacles, we have the new moon energy. New moon's energy is about a clean slate, starting something new potential, all that. So I feel like that's why I'm like, why, like, because like not clarifying. So I'm like, so why is your energy here where like you feel left out, but you're kind of okay with that? I see. So you're okay with being left out of this situation because you want to start something new. You kind of want to go in a different direction. You're like, it's fine if you leave me out. Why is it like, there we go. It's like, okay, it's fine if you leave me out. I'm okay with that. Because I was like, why are you okay with that? Because it's like, it's almost like you're trying to get this person, this Queen of Wands, to almost break up with you so that you can go do other things instead of you breaking up with them or whatever, cutting things off with them. I'll be honest, I don't really agree with that. I think that, if you don't want to be with somebody, then you should, do that shit yourself, but whatever. If that's how you want to do things, then fine. 2 of Wands here, because I feel here, yeah, your weakness is you can't make up your fucking mind. You can't make a solid decision here. The 2 of Wands, when it's upright, is like, okay, I've decided which direction I want to go. You have 2 directions, yes or no, right? And you decide. In reverse, you can't fucking decide. You're like, oh well, it's not that you can't decide. You're not making a plan towards going anywhere. Like, you might know yes or no, but you're not making any plans towards it. So here we've got Aquarius energy. You may like have Aquarius in your chart here. Also have 8th house. So you may be having some Aquarius traits here. Like, what was I gonna say here? Which is a very very like, I want to be free to do what I want to do. Aquarians are quite independent, wanting independence. That can be this, the decision, like, you want to be free, you want to be independent from this connection possibly, but your weakness is that you can't make a decision about it. You can't end things here. That's the 8th house. The 8th house is about endings. I say 8th house? Yeah, I did say 8th house. So yeah, the 8th house is about endings. It's about, losses and all that, change. And you can't, your weakness this weekend is that you can't facilitate that change. You are unable to make your own decisions here. I don't know why, but that's what's there. Your person's energy here. Okay, we have Mercury. 5s are conflict. So Mercury is about communication. Your person may be communicating to you like, hey, I've been waiting all this time. I've never given up. I've been here the entire time. And that can be causing some conflict here with 5. 2s are about balance, about partnerships, about togetherness. Again, throat chakra, we have more talking, more communication, more telling the truth in this connection because there's confusion. I feel the confusion is that you both may want different things out of this connection. And I feel like that truth is coming out here this weekend, possibly about why your person feels confused. Like, although I don't feel like all of the truth is coming out because the Ace of Swords is in reverse, or it comes out and it's not what they want to hear, or it's not what you want to hear. But either way, I feel like you two are having a discussion here. You're talking together, twos, you're communicating with each other. What is this? The 5th house here. Yeah, like I said, the King of Swords here, in reverse, the advice here I was getting, like, try not to get on your high horse. The 5th house is about self-expression. Sort of, it can be a bit of a selfish energy. It's what you want to do, what you find fun, what you find entertaining here. I do feel like there may be sort of an urge here to kind of be a little bit of a smartass, to be a little, like, quick-witted here, to say things that, to, like, that your person may not quite appreciate. And I feel like Spirit is saying, like, maybe hold your tongue a little bit when you're talking to this person, because this person's pissed off. I can see it. This person is, they're not having any fun right now, and if you tried to joke around, I feel like they're not going to take it very well. So, all right, that's your reading, Libra. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you like this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. Take care this weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Hey Scorpio, Alice here with your weekend reading. So let's see what's going on for you this weekend, Scorpio. Keep in mind, I'm not clarifying, so I'll try to get as much as I can. I will be using some charms to flesh out the reading a little bit, and some letters to give you more options for things for you to resonate with, I guess. If it resonates or makes sense to you, initials, just letters, whatever. I'm just trying to give you more options here. Okay, so we have the 6 of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, the Empress in reverse, 6 of Wands, 3 of Swords. Okay, Scorpio. This weekend, there's a situation here that is, you feel like you can't escape from it. It may involve somebody who may have been pretending to act in a way. This can be you as well, but I feel like this is somebody else. Somebody who may have been, pretending to be something that they weren't, or just wearing a mask. But I feel like that's all being revealed in a way here. And by the end of this, I mean, 9 of Pentacles, I feel like you're gonna find some sort of relief, some sort of satisfaction, I guess I could say. Like it's kind of like it's like that feeling of, okay, I don't need to worry about this anymore. I'm just gonna enjoy what I'm getting out of this, because it's like you're going to feel some sort of, like, you're getting some sort of benefit from this, from somebody's mask, like, seeing them for what they really are, kind of thing. and you're going to reap the benefits from that, whether it's just feeling good or just moving on or just doing what you want to do. It's that type of energy here. Your current energy for this weekend, Six of Pentacles. I feel like you are in this sort of generous giving mood here. When I say that, I feel like it's almost like I get like you want to help. Like you're in this mood of I want to help. So this person, it's like you see them for who they are or what's really going on, and it's like, okay, like you're in the reason why the mask has come off. I feel it's more that you tried to help this person, and then they kind of revealed that maybe what they said wasn't true, or how they've been acting isn't how they've actually been feeling. Your weakness this weekend is that you're not really going to be that available emotionally. So when I say help, like it's more like you're helping more in a practical way, but not so much in an emotional way. You're kind of emotionally closed off, because I don't know why, but it can be like because you're just protecting yourself. You don't want to get emotionally involved here in this situation, and I could see that here because that has been a problem before, that you've been hurt in the past. So you're trying to be aware of that. You're aware that you can get hurt in these situations. So you tend to, for at least this weekend, pull yourself away emotionally, which, I mean, it can be a good thing, it can be a bad thing as well. I mean, when you don't really show any emotions, people tend to wonder, are you being truthful? Like, are you being genuine? Those types of questions start to pop up, and they may sort of doubt how much you actually want to help. But it is what it is. If you're dealing with someone, if you're not dealing with someone, then this part of the reading isn't for you. But if you're dealing with somebody here, which I feel like you are, I said there's a Queen of Wands here. Their energy towards you, Seven of Wands, they're quite defensive. They may put up a fight. Again, I feel like if this is that Queen of Wands person, the person who's sort of their facade is coming down this weekend, yes, they're going to put up a fight about it. The energy within the connection is Two of Swords. I feel like there's something in this connection that both of you are ignoring. Both of you aren't acknowledging to each other. Yeah, there's just something here that you're just kind of not looking at. You're turning a blind eye to. I don't really know what it is. It can just it may have been the way this Queen of Wands person was acting. It's like you knew it was fake, and they knew that you knew it was fake, kind of thing, but you guys weren't really acknowledging it. I feel like with the moon here, I'm drawn to the moon, and I feel like a little bit has been coming out, and it may be that this weekend that you're starting to pay attention to this. But I feel like the challenge here for you this weekend is that you don't like. It's like if I pay too much attention to it, then I'm going to get hurt, because it's like one of those things where it's like somebody's acting fake, and you both kind of ignore it, because if you were to be really real about it, then it would expose some sort of truth that you both don't really want to deal with, because it would, lead to some sort of hurt or some sort of pain here. Yeah. All right. So the advice for you from Spirit is Four Swords in reverse. I would say the advice from Spirit is, yes, you can take a break. You might take some breaks here. To kind of gather yourself, to like recuperate. But just be careful that it's not like a permanent break. This should be very temporary. That it's not a permanent solution to kind of, because then you just start running away from the problem. So yes, you can take a time out to kind of gather yourself and heal a little bit, but just be careful that you don't start ignoring the situation again. you know, and that you get into this place where um you're basically like shutting it out, and you know, you just don't deal with it. Actions for the tower in reverse. Yeah, so whatever you're doing this weekend, your actions may lead up to a tower. It may even be that you're trying to resist a tower from happening, and a tower is just basically everything going to shit. And I understand that you don't want things to go to shit here, and I feel like that is what this energy is here. This, you know, avoiding wanting to be hurt. This energy of the Two of Swords, of trying to ignore things that you know are there. This energy with the Empress, of trying to make yourself emotionally unavailable, trying to block off your emotions because you're trying to resist everything going to shit. And I mean, yes, I don't blame you for that, Scorpio, but I will say that, you know, sometimes the truth needs to be let out. I mean, the tower here, I kind of almost feel it's unavoidable that eventually everything's just going to come out and everything's just going to fall down. But sometimes you need, you know, things to fall down. Sometimes you need the tower to crash to be able to see what the truth really is. And then once you know what the truth is, and then you can take that and start to rebuild something that's stronger, you know, something that isn't going to easily fall down and crash. But that takes time, and that takes a lot of courage, and yeah, it's, you know, it's a lot of energy as well. So what is the potential outcome here for you, Scorpio, if nothing changes? Page of Wands in reverse. The potential outcome here is impulsive, reckless behavior. I'm sorry to say. If nothing changes here, either you or your person, I feel this is you, may do something out of impulse, just because, you know, like, I want to do this, I'm gonna do this, and that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, it may come as a result of this actually this Nine of Pentacles, because the Nine of Pentacles is like, okay, like, it's like, you know, at the end of the movie when the villain has been defeated and everybody takes that sigh of relief and they're like, okay, it's done now, I did it, you know, I can relax, I can rest. And then the bad guy comes back to life and like bursts through the door for one like last sort of thing. Like, that's kind of the energy that I get here. It's like, yes, there's relief here, but it's like, don't let your guard down too much, because then something's gonna happen and then you're gonna just impulsively do something as a reaction to it. All right, so let's see here. We'll get some letters for you that may resonate. I don't know. Trying things out here. We try things out here. Let's see. We have F, E, D. Fed. Fed can also be deaf, I guess. Definitely. Yeah, deaf. Short form for definitely, possibly. No. Actually, that's in order, isn't it? A, B, C, D, E, F, D, E, F. So that can be also a progression too. D, E, F. All right. Let's see. Let's flesh out the reading a little bit more here. See what else Spirit wants to say about what's going on here for you. Okay, come on. Like, are you serious? It doesn't want to say much else. Okay, fine. There's a little bit here of a snake. And there's a little bit here of Aries energy here. So, okay, so in the advice here, Aries energy. Okay, I get it, Spirit. So, like I said, try not to like take too much of a break here. The advice here is almost like embrace your inner Aries. Aries tend to be that the traits of Aries tend to be somebody who's very direct, somebody who's very fearless, somebody who, you know, can be impulsive, but like, you know, they take control, you know, they're very independent, you know, they say what they want to say. They can be a little aggressive, but I mean, that's sort of the advice here from Spirit, is to try not to take a back seat too much here. Be a little forthcoming, be a little direct here, especially about what it is that you want out of this situation here. The snake. The snake can be somebody who is charming, good communication. They can be somebody who does a little too much, who works a little too much, like you kind of overdoes it. So just be careful about that. So yeah, all right. That's your reading, Scorpio. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting in any way, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. Take care this weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.